Okay, stream has started. We're going. We're rolling. We're in it.
This
um,
this manual is ridiculous. Don't know if you can see how thick it is.
for what?
Um, the new wireless Xbox controller adapter from Microsoft.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculously thick. Okay, the English goes from page 2 to page 10. The rest is all other languages. It's got over 223, sorry, 203 page manual.
Hey, I got back my own boy. There we go. Oh, you don't want to work again? Thank you. Oh, there we go. I guess turn it off. That's not an accent. All right. I'm good. This bitch. It's 2-5. Okay. Greetings, guys, and gillies, and welcome to episode 234 of the Gamesmen. Guys, you're gonna play roles. I'm gonna play role your host. I'm Amber79. With me today is No Power Man, Hardly Dan. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad at all. It's a little bit of a pain. We've had a storm over the past few days, and it's knocked out the village power for most of this weekend. It's back now. Hopefully, touch wood, it won't go out whilst we're recording.
Yeah, that
But
would be good.
yeah, not too bad, not too bad at all. I went to the hospital on Friday. Had some bad news. Got to take more pills, so that kind of sucks.
Yay,
Um,
pills.
yeah. Other than that, um, I've been watching the new Doctor Who.
As
Um,
half, we'll just say half the world has been.
yeah, yeah. Have you seen it?
Yes, I did.
What did you think of? What do you think of the new Doctor?
I mean, it always starts out with a new doctor being slow. So,
Yeah.
I mean, hell, she doesn't even know herself yet.
Yeah, I mean, every single time with a new Doctor, I'm always like, I'm not so sure. And I've been like that with all of them pretty much, and then ended up enjoying them. I didn't actually like the previous one quite so much. Um,
I like Peter Capaldi.
yeah, I mean, he's all right. I just expected him to keep swearing because I've watched the thick of it. And but kind of enjoying it. Going to watch episode 2 in a few hours, so that should be good. What else? I've been watching a load of Bosch again. I said that the other week. Completed all of that. Watched all of the Purge films. All 3 of the ones that are currently out. They're not very good, are they? I mean, they're all right, but they're not
Aren't there
brilliant.
four now?
No, there's a 4th one that's being made at the moment.
Well, I thought that was
Um,
the Purge 2, or okay, maybe it is the first Purge. Or no, the third one was election year or something, and then there was the new one that they just made. Well, it came out maybe this year. It's on DVD now, so
there's the purge. Sorry, there's the first Purge, which has
yeah, that's the newest one.
yeah. Okay, I haven't seen that one.
Okay,
Um,
yeah, so there is
has
a
it been
new one.
has it been released over here yet? I don't know.
No clue.
Um, it's not got a very good Metacritic score. It's only at 54. So yeah, probably not going to. Oh yeah, it was released on the 4th of July in America.
Huh.
Um, and the 4th of July over here. So okay, I've seen all but the latest one because it's not free on
Yeah.
Amazon, or I'm not going to pay to watch it. And yeah, the Amazon TV series, I've been watching that. So I've caught up with that. There's a new episode every Wednesday, and it's going to be really long because the film's basically it's set over 12 hours, and it's from 7 o'clock at night till 7 in the morning, and so is the TV series.
So
But
going 1 hour an episode?
No, I don't know because it keeps jumping to different people and going back in time and forward and and stuff. So it's hard to keep track of how much time is actually passing in the world during the purge whilst you're watching it. So I don't know.
Hmm.
It's all right. It's got a lot of redheads. So if you're into redheads, then I guess that's good.
If you're Dan, it's for you.
But yeah, it's still not brilliant. Um, yeah. But you've been watching loads more stuff, and there's one that I want to know about without any spoilers,
Okay.
um, which is the Star Wars film that
Ah,
you've seen.
okay. Yeah, so, my week, I haven't fucking done anything really. So well, last 2 weeks, because 2 weeks since we recorded. Yeah, I haven't done much, but yeah, last week, I watched a ton of shit. I watched, watched like 3, 4 films in a row, instead of playing games. But, yeah, so I'm just gonna go in order of what I have here. So this week I actually watched Halloween 2 and 4 with Boone, and they're good. They're Michael Myers movies, you know. But I guess I'll talk about the other stuff I watched with him as well. Also with Boone, I watched Cannibal Holocaust because heard about that a lot from like last podcast and left. And another podcast mentioned it too, and I was like, I'm only gonna watch the fucking film. And I am so glad those people fucking died. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, yeah, that is. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Actually, I'm more sad about the fucking animal deaths. Literal, like there were real animal deaths in that thing, and oh man. Animals dying sucked.
Just
Oh.
reminded me about a podcast that I'm going to mention. I might as well do it now. Wolverine and the Long Night. It's a podcast. It's all audio, and at the end of it, they always say no animals were harmed in the making of this podcast.
I
It's
know,
like,
right?
obviously, right? I mean, what?
Maybe the sounds like that they're putting. I don't know. Um,
I'm not imagining they've got a bear in a cage, and to make it raw, they're squeezing its bollocks.
that's what I always expect. Um, but yeah, like Cannibal Holocaust, 7 fucking animals were killed during that film, and like, well, they say 6 of them are on screen because they had to kill a monkey twice. So they killed 2 separate monkeys to get the fucking shot. I'm like, man.
Not one on Peter's must-watch list.
No. I did say something about PLS when we were watching it. My God. Oh, man. Like, I've watched a turtle die and be hacked apart slowly, and, like, I was cringing, and I'm like, why don't I feel this way whenever fucking humans are being mutilated? Oh, my God.
Probably because you're not watching a snuff film with actual people dying in it.
Yeah, maybe, I guess. I don't know, but goddamn, I've watched people get their heads cut off and stuff, so still didn't feel the same way I did about that fucking turtle shell being cut off and pulled back and hacking out the bits of it. Oh, that poor turtle. That was a big turtle too. Yeah, oh man, that movie. Whoo. Yeah, but I didn't feel bad about the fucking people dying. Fuck them. They're assholes. Also watched The House of the Devil, the film I fell asleep during last time Boone and I were watching movies and stuff. And yeah, that movie is really slow. Really, really slow. But it was hilarious because we both fucking busted out laughing at the same point. So this guy walks, like this girl, I don't know why, she parks in a cemetery or whatever, and this guy comes up to the window, like she's going to light her cigarette, she's trying to find her lighter, and then this guy just fucking reaches his hand through the window with his lighter, and she freaks out, and he lights her cigarette, and then he's like, "Are you the babysitter?" And she says, "No." And the guy just fucking pulls out a gun and just shoots her in the fucking head. And we both fucking lost it. I don't know why, but it was fucking hilarious. It was good. God damn it. But yeah, that was like the most exciting part of the movie because it really moves slow. But yeah, you know, it goes and goes and goes, and you know, it literally is probably over an hour, I think, before you actually get to like the good shit. But yeah, it was an interesting movie. Didn't say I liked it, so I mean, you know, we watched it. And then the last thing we watched last night was VHS, and I don't know when I fell asleep during it, but I fell asleep. It was interesting for the parts that I remember watching. But yeah, it was well. It wasn't even late. I was tired. um, but yeah, those are the horror films I watched. Or sorry, there is one more horror film I watched, which is called Oculus. Which, speaking of Doctor Who, I don't remember her real name. Dan, what's her real name?
I can't remember. Karen Gillan.
Yeah, she's in Guardians of the Galaxy, Infinity War. Yeah, she shaved her head for that stuff. But
Janji.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's not coming out on the stream, but your mic sounds really weird to me. I just checked it, but also the background isn't in the background of the stream. It's black.
The background. Oh shit! I don't have the right thing. Sorry. On changing scene. Bink. There we go. We're good. Shit.
And Big Rob watching. Hi, Big Rob.
What's up, Rob? Oh, he says woo. Yeah. So that's fixed. But yeah, I need to. Well, I want to put the Extra Life thing up there, but I'm not gonna do it right now.
Oh yeah, and we're in ultra again, aren't we?
Sure. Who cares about Mixer? Nobody cares about Mixer.
It's only people watching Xbox on Mixer that can't. So.
Yeah, which nobody fucking watched it anyway, so who cares? Yep, the background is live. Hashtag fixed.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe we might get around to actually putting like videos of what we're talking about on, but probably.
No, it'll never happen.
Right.
I'm not chinning over here. I'm not fucking doing it. I'm gonna get through the other stuff I've watched pretty quick though. Watch Ant-Man and Wasp again. Good film. I love it. Solo, since Dan talked about it, you don't have to see it. That's probably where I need to go with it. It's okay. It's just so weird because, you know, like, bring this other guy in to play fucking Han Solo when he's fucking basically the same age that he started in 4, but it's not the same guy. So, yeah, it's just completely fucking different.
So they should have, like, animated him and, like
made Harrison Ford fucking look young like they did in episode 8 with Leia. Or no, sorry, not episode 8. New Hope. No, fuck.
Yeah, that was
Rogue One. That's what it was. Yeah, probably would have been better that way. Cause literally, so same window. It takes place between 3 and 4. It gets him like it's so it can't be very very long before. Kind of weird, but so kind of getting into it. Near the end of the film, the guy talks about Tatooine and talks about this gangster guy and stuff, which is Jabba the Hutt, to do work for and stuff. So like he's somehow in debt to him. With shit as well. And actually, the film is, like, making Han Solo look like he's trying to be a good guy, in a way. helping these people out, which you'll probably never fucking see again. But the other thing that they do is they bring a character back that you haven't seen since episode 1.
Ah, does he get shot
No,
in
he's a
episode one?
he's a hologram. No, who gets shot
Okay,
during
so it's
episode
not
1?
Greedo.
No, episode like the first, not 4.
Okay, right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna spoil it. Death Maul shows up. Anyway,
Ah,
yeah, so, which is weird because he hasn't been around for a while. Well, you haven't seen him live action since episode 1.
hmm.
But he's also a hologram, so it's not like he's really, like, there. Yeah, so you haven't seen it, like, unless you watched the animated series, you don't fucking know that Darth Maul is alive. So, but yeah, somehow he survives dropping down a hole, and he has mechanical legs and stuff, which you can't really see in the thing, but I can't. Now I'm trying to remember. I think he lights up his lightsaber for whatever reason. So yeah, he can actually come back, I guess, if he wants to. Yeah, I guess it's interesting for the canon of Star Wars. If you can get it for free, I would say watch it. Like, that's fine. But
Yeah, I'm
other than
probably going to
that,
pick it up if they do a big sleeve release because I'm just going to have all of them in big sleeve
because you're
anyway.
weird, I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that stuff's good. Also over the last couple weeks, American Horror Story Apocalypse. That not this episode that came out last week, but the one before that was really good. This one this week was a little bit slow, but next week's gonna be really interesting because going back to the murder house. I think that's what it was called, murder house.
Oh, the first series.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're going
Yeah.
back there. I think we're gonna meet all the fucking different characters from that. So that's gonna be really cool. I'm kind of excited for it. But Apocalypse is really interesting. It's good because it's like it's bring all these fucking series that we've got so far like together. So
Hmm.
I'm enjoying it quite a bit. But yeah, so that's American Horror Story. As much as I don't really want to talk about because people need to watch that shit. It's good. But I also watched Maniac. I watched and finished that series, and yeah, that's really interesting, weird, and mental health stuff and taking pills to. Well, okay, so I guess I'll explain this part of it. So, uh, basically, the majority of the thing takes place during a drug trial where these characters come together and everything. But yeah, it's like they take an A, B, and C pill, and like the A1 is to like put you through your most traumatic experience in your life. Then B's for B is for behavior, C is for
Concentration.
confrontation.
Ah.
So B, I honestly don't understand. Anyway, like the computer is supposed to, like the thing that they're hooked up to is supposed to figure. First you show your deepest darkest fears, then the second pill is supposed to take you through a scenario kind of thing, and then C is supposed to be you like confronting like shit. And it's really interesting. It's really weird. I really enjoyed it. It was really good. I'm not good at fucking explaining this kind of stuff, but yeah, I did enjoy it quite a bit. They did a good job acting, which they had to play different. It was really weird because they played different characters throughout the thing too because they're put like we'll just take it from the second pill they took like it's kind of weird because they do it two separate times, but they the first one like they're playing like people from the South. He has a fucking mall and shit, and they're just from the South, and it's like they played their characters very well. It's very interesting. But moving on from that, I watched Castle Rock. That was really good. Um, it's just so weird to see fucking Bill Skarsgård in another Stephen King thing where he's already playing it. So it's like, is he actually it? Well, with how shit goes in the series, it's really interesting. Yeah, watch Castle Rock. Castle Rock's really good. Especially if you like Stephen King stuff, it's really good. I watched Black Mirror, finally, for the first time. And Dan's mom is calling him, so that's great. Because I was about to ask Dan a question, but I guess I'll move on from that and I'll come back to it. But, yeah, watch Doctor Who. Doctor Who is good so far. We'll have to see how it keeps going, starting today. I watched the new Walking Dead last Sunday, and that's on today too. Which sucks because you got fucking you got Doctor Who on at 8, then you got fucking Walking Dead on at 9. It's like, that's 2 hours of my fucking Sunday gone. So, yeah, that's good.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. But I'm gonna move back Black Mirror now that you're not.
Black Mirror's great, isn't it?
Rob says it's good stuff, Gary. But moving back to Black Mirror. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start watching this because Dan said watch this shit, blah blah blah. But so I watched it. I watched the first episode and realized a day later that it wasn't the first episode. It was the first episode of season 4 because fucking Netflix didn't start from the beginning and start at the latest fucking series. But it was a good episode though. But
yeah, it doesn't matter. They're all standalone.
They don't have like a overarching theme or something.
No.
Or, some malevolent in the background. But yeah, so I watched the first episode of season 4, and which is really fucking. It was a good one to start on. I must say, because it's all about a video game developer kind of company thing making a game, and I would say like World of Warcraft, like up doing the upkeep on the game, I guess. And so it's virtual reality. It's not VR where you wear a headset, like you put this fucking thing on your fucking head and you get put into the game. Well, this guy made a mod for the game because he's like the maker of this entire thing. And he likes this thing that's basically like Star Trek. And he just pulls people into the game. Well, he takes DNA from people and puts them into the game. And at the end, like, they leave him behind and all this stuff, and they go into the real world. Or as I say, they get uploaded to the cloud. And the first person they fucking meet, which I kind of knew was coming, but it's like, give me all your stuff and show me your tits. I'm just like, god damn it. That's basically what it's like fucking playing these games.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was good.
See, I was hoping that when you said you saw the first episode, I was hoping it was going to be the actual first episode, because a really weird thing happened with that. Once you've watched it, look up Piggate, Piggate, because it was a real bit of life imitating art that actually happened with our at the time Prime Minister David Cameron.
You're talking about the pig fucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll have to watch it. I didn't put it in here. I did watch Rick and Morty, the first episode of season 3.
Okay.
But yeah, I watched that. I'm trying to get through my watch list. Fucking Halloween comes out this week, which I'm hoping to watch with American Dan and his wife. That should probably happen. But
I've heard it's pretty good.
It looks good. Um, but Daredevil
It's
comes out on
actually
the
scary.
19th. Something else comes out on the 19th that I wanted to watch. I can't remember what it is now. But yeah, like, oh wait, no, that's not until the week after. But Castlevania comes out next week, so like, yeah,
Mm,
there's shit to watch on fucking Netflix, motherfucker. Uh, but yeah,
yeah.
shit, there's
There's
stuff to
also
watch. This fucking. Oh, by the way, it's cold here now. Thank God. We had a really warm week, and then cold front came through, and now it's like 63 in my house because I'm not turning on the fucking heat. I got long sleeves. Woo!
um, there's um, there's also The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix, which is worth watching by all
Okay, I haven't
accounts.
heard of
Um, it's yeah, it's a 15 rated horror film,
that. Not
basically.
bloody enough for me. All right. Well, how about we get out of this fucking. God, we've been in the intro for like almost half an hour. But yeah, I had a lot to
Yeah,
talk about over the past 2 weeks. Oh yeah, speaking of the last 2 weeks, I wrecked my truck. Let's not talk about it anymore. Let's move on. Dan, what have you been playing?
um, yeah. Mainly, I've been playing one game, which I've really got addicted to, and it's on my Switch. So I've been giving my Switch a lot of love recently, and I've had it on PC for a while. In fact, I've even talked about it on this show, and that is the roguelike Dead Cells. Well, roguelite, Metroidvania, Souls like thing. Um, Basically, it's like an action platformer. You've got weapons, and as you go through it, you unlock more weapons and better abilities and things. And I've just been playing the shit out of it. I absolutely love it, and it's one of those things where I'm like, ah, one more go. Oh shit, it's 5 in the morning. Damn it. Um, I don't know why. It just seems to really fit on the Switch better than the PC version. There's just something about it that just feels spot on. It's an absolutely brilliant, yeah, roguelike kind of Metroidvania style action platformer. Um, which yeah, you've got to play it. If you've got a Switch, get it on the Switch. If you don't have a Switch, it's out on everything else. PS4, Xbox, Windows. You can even play it on Mac and Linux. It's a really really good game, and it's just something about it that's just spot on.
I'll have to try it.
The Switch versions just had an update because there were some issues with the frame rate dropping. Um, which I'd never actually noticed, but other people have complained about it, and they've got a band-aid patch on it at the moment, but they're still working out the rest of it. So yeah, really good game, well worth playing. So much fun. I tend to use a sword and a bow because some enemies you want to take down from a distance, others you want to be up close, so that works quite well. You can basically you've got three different types of weapons. You've got melee, ranged, and shield, which isn't really a weapon, but it can stun people and do other stuff. I tend to forget about the shields and just go for the other two. And it's just yeah, so much fun. I really enjoy exploring the levels and you basically collect souls, well, cells, I guess, really, from from the people you've killed, and then you can use them to buy upgrades when you get into the next. In between each level, there's a little store where you can unlock
Yeah.
stuff. It's really good, well worth playing. I I have no idea how much it is. I don't think it's very expensive. Yeah, if you buy the Xbox Live version, it's 20 quid. So so yeah, it's a cheap game, and it's excellent. It's developed and published by Motion Twin, and Sebastian Bernard is the designer. It's completely single player. There's no multiplayer or anything like that, and it's a lot of fun. It really is. You get to go through loads of different dungeons and fight the boss at the end, and yeah, it's all procedurally generated, so you you're never going through the same bit over and over again.
Yeah.
pretty cool. Really, really enjoy it. You keep dying. Of course, you keep dying, but the reason why you keep dying is part of the plot, I think. You play the prisoner, and yeah, this pile of green matter, whenever you die, falls down, rolls across, and then gets inside a body and starts playing again. Um, yeah, it's quite funny. Well worth checking out. But yeah, each time you die, the island changes and all the maps change and stuff. So it's pretty cool. Well worth checking out. What else? More Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I've been playing quite a bit of it. I haven't paid the £10 or $10 to unlock the XP boost, the permanent XP boost, which apparently makes the game a lot better because it becomes a lot less grindy. They have made it very grindy, which is a shame because other than that, I'm really enjoying it. I'm loving the atmosphere. Everything about it so far has been loads of fun. It feels way more like a traditional action RPG than an Assassin's Creed game. Um,
Yeah, I'll have to
with
try it
things
out
like
because you bought it for me.
yeah, and but it's it's a really lovely game. It looks fantastic. The combat is it's not bad. It's very similar to the previous uh, Assassin's Creed, obviously. But you've got more ships now, so because obviously Greece is made up of hundreds of islands, and you've got to get from island to island. Um, so yeah, it's kind of if you imagine a cross between Black Flags and um, the last one, then it's kind of kind of that. It's good. I'm enjoying it.
Hmm.
You can upgrade your ship. You can have more. Um, you can have people on your ship up to four when it's fully upgraded that add boosts to like the ship combat. So you have someone that's an archer and he inspires your archers basically, so they do more damage. And if you've got a carpenter on, then your ship takes less damage. Stuff like that. Um, yeah, pretty cool. Really, really quite enjoying it. I played a little bit of Far Cry 5 just to see how well it played and what it looked like, and I was really quite surprised when it took over control of my LEDs on my keyboard and turned it into the American flag. It looked kind of
Yeah.
cool. And when you're actually playing the game, it turns into so it's more like the land in front of you. So the bottom will be green with some yellowy bits, and then the top will be blue like the sky. It's a bit weird and quite distracting. I might have to stop it from doing that. But when you pass a mission or something, it looks like fireworks exploding on your
Oh
keyboard.
wow.
So that is kind of cool. Um, but yeah, I mean, I haven't played enough of Far Cry 5 to really say anything about that. And I've played a tiny bit of Cave Story, but again, not really enough to talk about it. I need to. Again, it's supposed to be a Metroidvania sort of platform and adventure game. It came out in
Hmm.
2004. Um,
Wow, that long ago. Holy shit.
yeah, obviously it's only recently come out on the Switch because the Switch isn't that old. It seems to have pretty good reviews, and I basically I just went in and got my weapon and then saved it, and then 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 played Dead Cells because I'm really enjoying Dead Cells at the moment. It's pretty much all I've been playing on my Switch. Such a great game. Um, but yeah, it's a retro styled 2D platformer um, with puzzles and stuff to shoot and things. So yeah, I don't know enough about it yet to actually say if it's worth playing. But I bought that from a friend on Twitter for the deep price of £20, which wasn't that steep, and he did pay the postage. So um, yeah, I'll get round to it. But yeah, basically it takes place in the caves of a floating island.
Mm.
Um, there's a race of rabbit-like creatures that you talk to. Um, but I haven't really got very far. Um, but yeah, it could be cool. Other than that, I think that's it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, that is it. Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll get into mine. So I played Monster Hunter World. Playing that on PC and PS4. Playing Stacy and I did fucking amazing the one night. It was just insane how good we did. Very proud of both of us for that night. But yeah, we had quite a bit of fun. And I was playing with my brother on the PC and a couple of his friends and stuff. Because the Autumn Festival is actually going on in the PC version right now. The Autumn Festival ended for the console versions, but yeah, now they brought to the PC version, and people are doing that shit. But yeah, I need to get further along. Well, basically, I need to finish the game so I can actually like get into it with them and stuff. Um, but yeah, I mean, Monster Hunter's Monster Hunter. It keeps going and going. It rolls. This is the longest I played Monster Hunter forever. But yeah, played Diablo 3, played today, played last week, played a lot of it. Me and Boone fucking played last week for like, I don't know, 8 hours straight or something. For whatever reason, we didn't stop playing that game. But yeah, Diablo is fun. Still, doing the same stuff. Trying to get up in that season. But Ben's been on today, so he's been helping a lot with just different things that we've done. And then let's see. Okay, so went on my Switch the other night, and I put on a couple NES games, and I played hockey, which hockey is actually kind of fun. I believe I need to learn how to play it better, but I was getting through it. I won at least, so that's good. And then I played Yoshi, which is the first Yoshi game ever. Most people think of Yoshi from like Yoshi's Island or something as being like the first one, but no, Yoshi has had his own game for a
Yeah,
while.
it's a bit like Doc's Mario, isn't it?
Basically, I mean it's like Tetris, you know.
Yeah, and
So yeah,
with
you gotta
eggs.
match things up. But yeah, I played it for a little bit. I mean, I owned it on the NES, so like it was like I need to play this again. And then I'm like, I really shouldn't play this again because it's not like a great game. But yeah, so I did that. I also started off like I was trying to fucking figure out. I was like, I need to play a game. I need to do fucking something. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna play. And then I opened up Origin, and I went, let's do fucking Unravel 2. So I started that game, and yeah, the whole beginning of it's a complete tutorial, and I'm like, just get through it, please. Um, but yeah, so I played Unravel 2 so far. It's just, I'm not a fan of playing two different characters at the same time. And I
Hmm.
don't think you can play it online, so, yeah,
No, I
I'd
think
have to
it's
have somebody
couch
over here.
co-op, which is a
Yeah,
shame.
I fucking hate that. Like, people don't have people coming over their house saying we're play games. It doesn't work that well. But yeah, so Unravel 2 is interesting. I also did something with American Dan this week, which was Rec Room, um, which is weird. Basically just went, well, created a room, got him into it, did some stuff, fucking got RC cars and drove them around. But it's not the greatest thing in the world. But I haven't played like any of the other stuff. They have a lot of stuff in there. I just haven't done anything interesting yet in it. But yeah, you get achievements. You get fun. I don't even know how, but I got these token things for currency that are in the game. Um, what the fuck did I buy? I don't even remember what I bought. But yeah, I got something, whatever. It's not, like I said, it's not the most interesting thing in the world. But yeah, I need to play like different games, like maybe ping pong or darts or something. I don't know. I don't even know what they have. Um, but yeah, it was something that I could actually do with fucking Dan because it was free. So like we were trying to find VR games that we both have together, and we don't have anything that we can play fucking multiplayer. So I need to get more multiplayer VR games. Um, but yeah,
You've got don't keep talking or everyone explodes.
but he does not, as far as I
Ah.
know. No, yes, you don't need it. But we were trying to play like VR stuff together.
Yeah.
Speaking of a game that I didn't mention, I almost forgot to say this. The last game that I played is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice
Love that game.
in VR.
I haven't played it in VR yet.
Don't do it in VR.
No.
I'm going to do it in VR because I've made it further in that game than I have playing it the regular way. So getting into it. You aren't in first person. You're literally standing right behind her. Like, her body is in the way of seeing anything. So,
Handy.
yeah, so those, I did put the combat on easy, because I was doing it in VR. Well, I don't really have to put it on easy, because I thought I was going to be, like, fighting stuff, but no, like, you're hitting buttons and stuff to actually make her attack and do stuff. It took me a while to kill my first guy, because I was trying to figure out what button I had to fucking hit. Yeah, it's kind of like using a Switch. You know, you got two controllers that aren't connected. So, like, you know, I have to use my left hand to do, like, these attacks. And, like, I use the right hand to hit the trigger, and, you know, she does her block thing. But, yeah, like, I wanted to be in fucking, you know, first person as her, doing the shit, and you don't get to do that. But, the voices still don't fucking help. Man, there are voices everywhere. I actually almost fucking deafened Board and Rogue because Rogue wasn't shutting up yesterday. But yeah, so I was playing that, and you know, going through it, and like, it kind of takes you out of experience to have people talking in your ear while you're like trying to listen to the game, because literally the game just talks to you all the fucking time. But yeah, it was. I mean, it's a good game. I've made it further than I have before. I actually had to go on the internet because I was getting pissed off. They couldn't figure out where to fucking go to find this rune thing in the air. But yeah, so for the puzzles, I don't know. The combat is easy because, I mean, literally, I block, like, you know, you do the perfect block thing, kind of, you know, they ding, and then, like, they fall back, kind of. And, like, I just do a fucking heavy attack on them, they're dead. So, I probably need to take up the, because I've done light attacks and, like, you know, attack. And, they're still not hard to do. It's whenever there's, like, multiple around you and, like, the voice in the back of your head says, "Behind you!" But, yeah, like, it's not hard at all. It's not difficult. It's not anything. It's just, you know, going through the game. And I don't know if I just want to go through the game or want to play the game more. I don't know. I'm enjoying it, though. It's just really interesting. I mean, the mental health stuff, the hearing the voice in the head is creepy as fuck. But, yeah. No, I'm enjoying Hellblade. I'll probably just play in VR just because I made it further this time than I have playing on the PC version. And plus, I stand up, so I guess I'm burning calories.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, I guess that's it for the game. So, yeah, we'll move on. Wait, what's this? Dan tries stuff, advertise. Oh, yeah, that's right, you put in this new thing. So, Dan, I guess this is before the news?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, so this is Dan tries stuff advertised on other podcasts. I don't know how to
Yeah,
fucking
and the
this
first,
segment.
it's not going to happen all the time. Just when I buy stuff that I've heard advertised on podcasts. First thing I bought was Quip, the new toothbrush that's supposed to be really. It's not really good. It's basically one of those cheap ones that takes the AAA battery and vibrates whilst you're brushing.
Oh, yeah.
So you
so
can
it's
get
not even
much cheaper
chargeable.
versions. No. The UPS of this is that every 3 months they send you a new head, and you can get like toothpaste and everything else, and a new battery for it. So you don't have to. The main problem with most people don't change their toothbrushes often enough, the heads of their toothbrush. So
Hmm.
yeah, for like $5, you get a new toothbrush and everything every 3 months. So it's yeah, I guess from that point of view of it, that's not too bad because the replacement heads on a load of electronic toothbrushes are stupidly expensive. So that's good. But the toothbrush itself, it's not all that. I guess the $20 mark's all right, but and it's nice to use and it's easy to get to your back teeth because the head's quite thin. But yeah, do I recommend it? No, no, I don't. This um, sorry, it's not a very good toothbrush.
And that's it for stuff Dan bought from other podcasts.
Yep.
All right,
Next
so
time it'll be a 52.
all right, so we're gonna move on to the news. We got quite a bit of news to go through from last couple weeks, so we can go through it quick. Dan, you got the first piece.
Yes, I do. Apparently, I've got to press this button to continue to the site.
Yay!
PUBG, Player Unknown's Battlegrounds. Apparently, it's banned over 13 million players since basically since they started sharing ban numbers in June 2017. That figure comes from a Reddit post that was spotted by Eurogamer, and that then Eurogamer added up and made a nice little chart. Um, but yeah, there's basically a huge spike at the 45-week case, which is kind of interesting. They had a peak of 1,010,163 cheaters banned during their 40-second weekly ban session.
God damn.
So yeah, there's a lot less people getting banned now, but um, yeah, there's quite a lot of people getting banned. Stop cheating. Jeez, just play. Just people that use bots and all that stuff. Really. Anyway, I'm glad they're actually doing something about it. But Rory and I still haven't got chicken dinner, so woo.
Yeah, where the fuck is Rory? God damn it!
I have
Fucking
no
married motherfucker.
idea. Yeah, you can't
Um,
do anything now. But
yeah.
yeah, they blue hole banning loads of people. Woohoo!
All right. Well, I am going to take the next piece, and that is about Valve kicking games. Ever since they brought their new, like, we're going to have adult games on here, yeah, they've kicked 179 off of it because of not following the rules.
Yeah, I mean,
This,
it was going to be as long as you're not trolling, we'll put it up.
yeah, and
But
that was
no,
one of the things they said on this article is like, it's either don't follow the rules or the trolling stuff, which is technically part of rules too. But yeah, they're banning all these games that aren't fucking following the guidelines of what they're supposed to do because people are dumb. I guess that's really the thing to take from it. Um, but yeah, I guess it's saying here like a bunch of games like saying achievement hunter in the title and stuff. So I don't know. I haven't seen any of this stuff, but oh wait, here we go. Uh, multiple featuring the word hentai that presumably features adult content that didn't quite follow Valve's disclosure and filtering rules. If you put hentai in the title, it's probably not a good thing. But yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch of sex games that are trying to get fucking by on there. Oh man. Yeah, that's really it. Like Steam kicking all these fucking games that are trying to these people that are trying to put fucking games on there that shouldn't be on there.
yeah, I mean, there've been games on Steam that don't even have an executable file.
Yeah.
Uh, they're just yeah. Anyway, next up, CD Projekt Red, and and I can't say his first name. Sapowski, the guy who wrote the Witcher books that the games were kind of based on. His novels and short stories are pretty much the basis for the Witcher games. It's built on that lore and Actually, they're very good books. Go read them. Um, well, he is apparently seeking about $16 million in copyright claims from CD Projekt Red.
Which is
Um,
weird because he did sell the rights to any of that, like whenever you fucking let them make the game.
yeah, they CD Projekt Red acquired the rights for the series in the early 2000s and paid him an undisclosed lump sum. And then the three main Witcher titles came out, and Gwent, and they've been a massive success, selling over 33 million copies by the end of last year. But now his lawyers are arguing in a letter to CD Projekt Red that the deal was for the first Witcher game only, and all of the other games, including their expansions and DLC, are unlawful. And they're saying he should get at least 6% of the profits, which amounts to at least 60 million
Just give him the
Polish
money.
zlotys.
He deserves it.
Apparently, he and his lawyers want to settle the issue in an amicable and quiet matter, but they're also determined and prepared to see this matter through to a fully successful conclusion, which is kind of hinting at a lawsuit. Interestingly enough, though, a while back in an interview with Eurogamer last year sometime, he admitted he was stupid for selling the rights for a one-off time payment in with he said they offered me a percentage of their profits, and he said no, there won't be any profit, give me all my money right now, the whole amount. So yeah, he didn't think that the games were going to be a success.
That good.
Yeah, so he's a bit sore because he thinks he should have more money.
I don't know.
And
At least book games are way better than fucking movie games. Like we have The Witcher, we have fucking what was it, 2033 or whatever it was?
Metro.
Yeah, Metro. Yep. Yeah, we have those. God, can't wait for a new one. That's gonna be great.
I've got no idea what the Harry Potter games are like.
Well, I think Lego games are only good, so.
Oh yeah, no, they were. I was thinking about the Lord of the Rings ones as well. There's one okay Lord of the Rings game that isn't Lego.
Yeah, I think the last. Well, oh, you guys tried to make me play that one, but we couldn't play together or whatever reason.
Kept crashing.
Yeah, but I played one on the PS2 that was good. I actually really enjoyed it. But are we done with that? Can I move on to the next?
Yeah. Keep
right.
going.
So yeah, Google is bringing out a streaming service. Because why the fuck not? This is what we gotta do. But yeah, there's a quote here that I need to find. Okay, am I going? Yeah, I'm going with the wrong one. The idea of streaming such graphically rich content that requires near instant interaction between the game controller and the graphics on the screen poses a number of challenges. This is said by Catherine Hsiao. I don't know how to say the last name. Hsiao. Don't know how to say that. She wrote. And then also says, when streaming TV or movies, consumers are comfortable with a few second buffering at the start, but streaming high quality games requires latency measures in milliseconds with no graphic degradation. And I guess to be able to get into this, you have to do a few things. So you have to have a Google account, a Ubisoft account, and a computer with a recent version of Chrome, version 6.9 and higher. It says upgrade your Google Chrome needed. The Chrome browser on mobile is not supported. A reliable internet connection, a wired USB controller, or external mouse. A laptop trackpad isn't recommended either. So yeah, you have to have something that's probably more instant, I guess. Input
playing
into
games
something.
on a trackpad is just horrible anyway.
Yeah, right. So yeah, Google's gonna bring out the stuff. It doesn't give a date that I'm seeing in here. So yeah, I don't know if there's. I'm guessing there's got to be like a kind of beta or something they're gonna fucking do.
Wait,
October 5th.
I just went to try it, but it's in the US only at the moment. If you want
Okay.
to try it, go to projectstream.com, sorry, .google.com, and then you can try it out. But only do it if you're in America or you have a VPN. But that might slow
Yeah,
stuff
it
down.
says it started on October 5th for
Yeah.
their first test.
You don't actually need to have a copy of Assassin's Creed Odyssey either,
Well, that's good.
which is kind of cool. But you can't buy the XP boost because in-game purchases will not be allowed.
Well, I guess that's a good thing, in a way. But yeah, that's it for that, Dan. Why don't you go on to your next piece?
Uh, Keeps telling me that I just wanted to look at something, and then it's like, no, you're not in America. I just wanted to see what their other things, the shortcomings. Anyway, yeah, more people have been fired from
I would say
Telltale.
the rest of them.
Um,
I mean, there's not much
yeah,
to say to this other than, like, the tweet that the person said.
yeah. This we knew about all but the skeleton crew of 25 employees were working, but it seems like they've got laid off too. Now, whether or not that's all of them or just the people in this person's account, who's Rachel Knoll, she tweeted saying, "Hey, remember how there was going to be a skeleton crew staying on for a while, and I was part of it? Nah, chokes. We all just got laid off too." Um, Now, whether or not that is all of the 25 employees or not isn't actually clear. Um, but yeah, like the other employees that were laid off last month, she's not getting a severance package. And yeah, she basically paraphrased Rutger Hauer's Blade Runner monologue, where she said, "I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. 8-hour crunch weeks, mismanagement from some of the industry's top talent. All those moments will be lost in time, like tears in the rain. Time to die."
Nice.
Yeah, we haven't seen. There haven't really been any other statements from other people recently. So
No.
yeah, apparently
Yeah.
there are still some people at Telltale, but we don't know how many people. So
Not a
the
lot.
crew that were working on whatever it was are gone. So really fucking sucks.
Yeah. Especially for those games that are going to come out. Like ones I was excited to play, like Wolf Among Us 2.
Oh man, that would have been awesome.
No! Hopefully somebody buys something and fucking can release it. But, yeah, moving on. So, rumor has it that, Nintendo is going to be releasing a, more powerful Switch next year. Well, it says update Switch. So,
Yeah, by all accounts, it's probably going to have a better screen,
better screen, probably a
um,
little bit better
but not
internals.
OLED because that's too expensive. It's basically going to have. Well, actually, we don't know what it's going to have. Lots of people are saying they think it's going to have a better display. It's going to be slimmer and more energy efficient.
Energy
But
efficient is definitely key. Because you can't play a Switch too long on its own. It will die. But yeah. Yeah, hopefully, I don't know. We'll see.
yeah, apparently it's
What they
supposed to
decide
be
to do.
second half of 2019.
Yeah. See, like this kind of stuff doesn't surprise me just because of how Nintendo's gone with the DS, and they fucking like every year new model, new model, new model. It just keeps fucking going. So I'm not surprised. This is basically a handheld console for them. It's
Yeah,
gonna be the same. Hopefully, it's like, well,
and
I don't see a Switch XL coming out, but
no, but I mean we've seen it with not just with Nintendo. I mean, obviously,
oh yeah,
Sony
everyone
and
has their stuff.
Microsoft have.
I mean, you can just
Yeah.
look at the Xbox One X, and then you got the fucking PS4 Pro.
Yeah, and the slim versions of consoles in the past.
Yeah, like it keeps happening. But I mean that's to keep them, running longer and stuff. Which is weird because I did realize after listening to Business Wars that yeah, Xbox One and PS4 have been out for fucking 5 years now.
Yep.
It's like holy shit. It's kind of
And
insane.
there was actually a statement from someone at Sony saying, um, talking about that they're working on the PlayStation 5, which is pretty obvious. Once you finish work on the PlayStation 4, you work on the next one, don't you?
Yeah, it's
Um,
just an ongoing thing. I don't even see why that's fucking news. It's so dumb. Like, yes, we know you're fucking working on it. Even if you don't say it, we know you're fucking working on it.
yeah.
But that's it. That's it. Nintendo's gonna bring out something hopefully more powerful and better. Because Switch is awesome, motherfuckers. Yeah, Dan, why don't you take your next piece?
Next up, it's more game streaming technology. This time, not from Google, but from Microsoft. It's called Project X Cloud. They unveiled it on. Actually, I don't know how old this article is. On a Monday. It was either last Monday or the Monday before. Yeah, they're testing the tech out. So it runs on devices paired with an Xbox wireless controller via Bluetooth, so smartphone, whatever. And apparently, you can use touch as well as a controller. It's complementary to their ongoing work with console hardware, and apparently developers will be able to use it to deploy and dramatically scale assets to their games on xCloud with no additional work. So yeah, you'll be able to play the next Forza on your phone, streaming it, I imagine. And a quote from someone at Microsoft that reads, "Far too often, gaming remains fragmented and isolated to individual devices. The promise and potential of the future of the future of gaming is a world where you are empowered to play the games you want with the people you want on any device, where you're at the center of the experience." So yeah, ultimately, Project Cloud is about providing gamers, whether they prefer console, PC, phone, new choices in where and when they want to be able to play. And also, we'll be able to give mobile-only players access to worlds, characters, and stories that you don't get on phones because they're phones.
Great.
They revealed they were working on that during E3. But yeah, it looks like it's actually in testing now.
Cool.
So yeah, what with Google, EA, and who else? I think there's someone else. I think streaming is finally getting closer to being a real thing. Apparently, public trials are going to start next year, so they can learn and scale with different volumes and locations. And their focus is on delivering an amazing experience that is additive to existing Xbox players and to empower developers to scale hundreds of millions of new players.
Cool.
Yeah. Could be interesting. Could be shit. I guess we'll find out next year.
Well, speaking of doing different stuff, we got Nintendo who has hacked their own game. The Legend of Zelda, the first game there, which is too hard for fucking kids probably. Yeah, they gave it an easy mode. It's just weird. I guess I'll say it here and then I'll get into it in the quote. But yeah, it gives you a bunch of rubies and items to use from the start. So yeah, you got shit. But in this quote it says, "In this 2nd version of Legend of Zelda, you'll start with a ton of rubies and items!" Exclamation mark. You'll begin with all equipment, including the white sword, which I guess just says. So you start off with like the best equipment in the game, like the best weapons and stuff. The magical shield, blue ring, and even the power bracelet. This is from the game blurb, whatever that is. But if Ganon's still giving you a hard time, the power of money will overcome. Just buy yourself some more items and give it another shot. God damn it. It's kind of sad. Yeah, they just fucking made the legend. There you go, Dan. You didn't like the Legends on it at first? Why don't you try it on easy mode?
I was very tired when I was playing it and in bed, which isn't the best position to be in when you're playing a video game. So,
No. But yeah, they made it fucking easy as fuck to play. So um yeah, I mean just the fact of having that white sword, for people who don't know, like I believe it's because I'm trying to remember now. I think you get another. I can't remember if you get another sword. Anyway, it at least doubles your attack power, if not more than that. You fucking kill shit pretty good. Especially in that first dungeon, you're just gonna be fucking wiping through enemies. Kind of be funny. I kind of want to try it just because I want to see how easy it is. Because I've beat it multiple times in my life. As a kid, as a adult child. Yeah, I kind of want to try it, see what's going on there. But yeah, after you like beat the game, you can go back to like the regular game and stuff, and play it. So I guess once you learn the game, you can go back and try to play it the regular way if you know you don't suck that bad, I guess. But that's really it for that. So Dan, why don't you get us with our last piece of news?
yeah, this is kind of cool, actually. The guys over at Ninja Theory have announced a Hellblade-inspired scholarship to help fund mental health training.
Yeah, I want to give
Uh,
this to you just for that fact because you love your Hellblade.
yeah, if you've played it, you know the game actually it really gives you a great idea of what psychosis can actually feel like. And when they when they were making it to get an accurate portrayal of psychosis, Ninja Theory spent 3 years working with neuroscientists and mental health experts to help them with their research for Senua's Sacrifice. And apparently, many of those were from the Cambridgeshire and Peterborough NHS Foundation Trust. And to mark this year's World Mental Health Day, they're working with that organisation to create a scholarship program for mental health training. It's called Senua's Scholarship, and it will fund a student to train at Cambridge Recovery College East to become a mental health tutor and achieve professional training qualifications. Mental health tutors carry out important work, showing the possibility of life beyond diagnosis, apparently. In addition to this scholarship, they'll also provide the student with an opportunity to look at a new career or return to an old career following a diagnosis or significant sort of mental health challenge. So really kind of cool. Alongside this, they also released an extended 25-minute video detailing how they worked with mental health experts to do the sort of do the research, and that is available on YouTube.
Good.
I just check out. Sorry, that was really. I check out Ninja Theories. Oh no, this is on Eurogamer. Why is this on Eurogamer? Because the article was Eurogame. Right. Okay. That's not what I'm looking for.
I just realized fucking picking up every goddamn step and stupid stuff Snow's doing. Stop being a butthead. Stop moving. Just lay down.
Yeah, if you go to Ninja Theory, you can see the. Well, it's actually 24 minutes and 1 second. The feature on what they're doing, and we'll put it in the show notes as well, just in case you want to check it out.
Yeah.
Because we're good like that.
We are good like that. Speaking of good like that, we're gonna be good and get out of this news.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna move on to the TGM quest. We didn't have one. Dan, do you want to ask one this week? I don't know.
I haven't thought of one yet.
Okay.
No, oh wait,
quest
yeah,
is...
I've just ordered the Duke controller. Are you guys getting one? Let us know that.
I'm gonna guess no if they haven't got it yet. It's been out for a while now.
Yeah, I just completely forgot about it until I saw it today. Tell us what you think of the Duke as well. Did you have one? Did you like it in the past?
How big does it feel in your hands?
This feels normal to me. But... yeah, TGM
a big
checks.
Fucking controller, goddammit. Yeah, because we don't have email speak pipes. Yeah, so yeah, maybe TGM checks. I'll take the first one. It's from Boondot Brat 4. He says Diablo 3.
Einhander's been playing Diablo 3 and BFA, which I keep forgetting
Battle
what it
for
is.
something in WoW.
Yeah,
And never remember. Gamer Girl 27. She says Banner Saga 2 and Forza Horizon 4.
that's a great game. Zero Wing has been playing Friday the 13th and Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I was actually hoping that Stacy would have lost connection completely the other day, so he could have got me into Friday the 13th. Because like I want to know what that game's like. Because I've been listening to well, I guess that's nothing. Like I've been listening to an Elm Street Nightmare, I believe is what they call on the podcast, and season 2 is all about Friday the 13th, so it's kind of really interesting. But last but not least is Big Rob 029. He says Sea of Thieves Rocket League starred Soma. It's creepy as fuck. Yeah, it is. Oh, speaking of that, I did just look on Twitch not that long ago. Soma is one of the free games that they're giving away with their Twitch
cool.
games. There's also other ones, I can't remember what they were, but I did notice Soma. So, yeah, go on Twitch and get some free games if you're part of Twitch Prime.
Which, if you have Amazon Prime and you haven't realized yet, you get Twitch Prime thrown in with Amazon Prime. So go do it. You get loads of free stuff.
Yes. Shoutouts. Dan, who you got shout out? Notice I didn't fucking change this.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, the
Sick
guys that
people.
are watching. So, Awesome Rob 029. Sorry, Big Rob 029. And who else have we had in the chat that hasn't said anything? Commander Root, Positivity Bot, and there was someone else. So thank you guys for checking out the stream.
Yeah.
Awesome. Gary?
Fuck. Rogue, Ben, Board, Boone, all you guys for playing games with me. Other than that, I don't fucking know. All the movies that have been keeping me sane since I wrecked my truck. But yeah, it's been an interesting week so far. I need to call them tomorrow because they didn't fucking call me after they said they probably would have. So yeah, I need to find out what's going on with the truck. My airbags didn't go off, so I'm going to guess that it's not totaled. Please God, don't be totaled. I'll cry. But yeah, that's it for my shoutouts. Dan, where are we gonna find you?
I am Hardly Dan pretty much everywhere. So, yeah. Everywhere Gary's about to say, pretty much just put Hardly Dan in and you'll get me. Yay.
I'm Emerson United on Extra Live Twitter. You play Star Citizen, Elite Dangerous, and Unreal Tournament. Why not read them all out? Emerson_89 is Steam, Emerson1289 is Nintendo Network, Origin, and Minecraft, and Emerson0289 is PSN and my Twitch. Oh, before Dan even fucking says anything about it, I'm gonna give a spoiler alert. We got fucking Extra Life set up. Go to that fucking link. thegames.com/charity events. Give us fucking money for sick kids. Please. Please give us.
I've got to edit that page because the date's wrong.
You mean the date that it's taking place?
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it. I mean, I just kind of changed the thing so it would actually go to my stuff. But Dan, why don't you tell people where they can find us? And then say again the charity events.
Okay, I've just updated the mistake. Yeah, if you want to get in contact with us or find any of the links that I'm just about to mention, the first place to go is our website. That's thegamesman.com. We're also on Facebook. Facebook.com/thegamesman. We have a phone line. If you want to call up and hear yourself on the show, yeah, just dial 412-267-RPG1. That's 412-267-7741. If that's not your thing or you live outside the States, you can always send us a speak pipe over at speakpipe.com/TGMRPG. We have an email address, which is thegamesmanrpg@gmail.com. And our Twitter account is @thegamesmanrpg. And don't forget, we've also got a YouTube channel, youtube.com/thegamesmanrpg, a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/thegamesmanrpg, a Mixer channel, mixer.com/thegamesmanrpg, and we're on Podbean as well. In fact, there's loads of places you can get our podcast, Podbean, Stitcher, iTunes, Google things. But yeah, our Podbean address is thegamesmanrpg.podbean.com. Reviews would be nice, and stars and stuff. It helps
It
people
helps us.
find us. Other than that, VG Hub, don't forget to check out vghub.net. There's a ton of great gaming content there, loads of podcasts and things well worth checking out. And we are
Yeah.
part of the VG Hub team for this year's Extra Life. And if you want to go and sponsor
Woo-woo.
us, you can go to thegamesman.com/charity events. And there's links for both of us there, just underneath the Extra Life advert.
Yes,
So
help
just,
us raise money.
yeah, you might change your life.
Hopefully.
I guess that's it.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for episode 234 of the Gamesmen. So, on behalf of Hardman, I am Amherst. We are the Gamesmen. Until next time, we ask,
What role will you play?
woo. All right. That is an episode done, sir. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to hit stoop. I'm going to save. Export
Explores an
MP3.
MP3.
I can't remember. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, because I made the thumbnail last night.
Four. What just beeped at me?
Fuck, stop hitting other buttons, fat fingers. See? Alright, and I'm gonna stop this stream. Goodbye. Goodbye. So long. Farewell.